Hey, Kelly. We're on 68th and Mitchell, heading west on Mitchell.
Convict the police. Indict the police. Indict the police. Defund the police. Defund the police. But don't arrest me. Arrest the police. I said don't arrest me. Arrest the police. Don't arrest me. Arrest the police. Don't arrest me. Arrest the police. Cause Black Lives Matter. 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 If all lives can matter until Black Lives Matter. I said all lives can matter until Black Lives Matter. All lives can matter until Black Lives Matter. We said all
So we're on
lives can
69th
matter
and
until
Mitchell,
Black Lives Matter.
heading west on Mitchell.
Black Lives to fund the police. There's no peace. Take it to the streets to fund the police. There's no peace. Take it to the streets to fund the police. There's no peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. And we don't need no arrests. Police. And we don't want no arrests. Police. We don't need no arrests. Police. We don't want no arrests. Police. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. So show me what democracy looks like. This is what
Got some neighbors.
I said, show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy feels like.
This is what democracy
I
feels
said,
like.
tell me what democracy sounds like.
This is what democracy sounds like.
United we stand.
United we fall.
United we stand.
United we fall.
United we stand.
United we fall.
United we stand.
So in West Dallas, on Mitchell and 70th,
We need to change them
heading south on 70th.
We gotta change them laws.
Change them
We
laws.
need to change them laws.
Change them laws.
Justice for us all.
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 Change them laws.
I can't breathe.
Let's
Can you
go.
breathe?
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
I can't breathe.
I said I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
I
Hey,
can't
Kristen, what's
breathe.
going on?
I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
I
So we're out
can't
here
breathe.
in West Dallas, heading south on 70th, just passing Mitchell.
No peace.
If you want to come on through, come join us in West Dallas.
No peace.
Everybody make some noise.
Got some neighbors.
Y'all give it up for Mahogany.
Show them their support. Mahogany on the microphone, getting it done. So we're again out here in West Dallas. There's going to be another apparently counter protest for us later today. So we'll see how that goes. And then we'll be making a full circle.
Our streets.
Whole streets.
Our streets.
Whole streets.
Our streets.
Whole streets.
Our streets.
Whole city.
Our city.
Whole city.
Our city.
Whole
We
city.
got some more neighbors showing support,
Our city.
Black lives
so appreciate them.
matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black lives matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black lives matter.
Black
So we're on 70th and Burnham, heading west on Burnham.
Shut it down.
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 If we don't get it,
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 Shut it down.
if we
Stop.
don't
Keep going.
get it,
Shut it down. I think this is our
if
stop.
we don't get
This is our
it,
stop.
if we don't get it, I said if we don't get it,
We got State Representative David Bowen joining us as well.
if we don't get it, I said if we don't get it, we gotta shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. If we don't get it, 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 shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Hey man, what's going on?
Shut it
Good to see you. Good, good.
Shut it down.
Y'all make some noise for yourselves. Y'all make some noise for this one. Turn around and give a Corona high five to somebody. A Corona bump.
Hey, what's good, man? Good to see you.
Meet somebody new
Yes,
that you
sir.
don't know. Introduce yourself.
Hey, thanks, Tammy. Appreciate you. What's good, Darius?
Behind the
How you holding up?
Smile with the man. Smile with the ass.
So we're out here in West Dallas on 70th and Burnham. If you want to come on through, come on out and join us.
But y'all feeling good out here? Alright. Y'all look good. Y'all sound good. I look good too. Oh, mama.
That was long hair.
Summer Rain reminds me of my older sister.
I don't know exactly where the counter protest is going to be at, Ryan. But I know it's in West Dallas. I think it might be at the West Stallion. I think it might be right here actually, because I see some Republican-looking cars, like Clef. You can see. So, and there's some other cars and some other folks that make me think we might be here because we're stopped. So, we're on like 71st and Burnham, or so. So it might be right around here, but we'll find out. Today is day 67. Alright, so just doing a little logistics, make sure people get their water breaks, stuff like that. And I think
They got here.
Hey, little Brandon. How you doing? Y'all know little Brandon got a little big coming up Saturday? Sunday. Oh, Sunday. He's teaming up with Boss Friends, MKE, young entrepreneurs, young activists coming together.
it's always good to have legal observers, that's for sure. Let's go see.
Brandon, where's it at?
Center Street Park,
Center Street Park?
2 to 7.
2 to 7.
So Center Street Park on Sunday from 2 to 7. It's a good time to come on through. Hey, how's it going? Good, good. Hey, how's it going, man?
Good. How are you
Good,
doing?
good. Good to see you. Hey, see you. Good to see you. Hey, how's it going? Good, good. Good, good.
I found my mask.
Yes, sir. So, all right, and we begin again. It's gonna go try and find out, but we're starting to march back again. So, we got some neighbors coming to join us, which is always nice. And hey, what's good, man?
What's up, man?
Everything's good. How about you?
I'm alright. Trying to stay smooth.
Exactly. Absolutely. And hopefully it doesn't rain today. We'll see.
Yeah. Hey, you heard about the damn flood out there?
Man.
Dude, me and Pete was in that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
we was
man.
floating that shit.
How high was it? Wow.
Right there. But it was on both sides of the street. So,
Yeah.
You know, the island right there. So, on both sides of the streets, man, it was flooded.
Man.
And then, how worse it was like it was coming from, I know it was basically coming from the lake and shit like that. I'm like, damn.
Man.
Cause he probably overshorted a little bit, you know.
Well, and depending on what kind of tires you got on, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So. Well, glad you made it through and made it back up. Appreciate you, man. Survived the flood and still ready for more. That's what's up. We got Lee out here. What's good, man? What's good? What's good?
Kind of mark.
That's right. So we're... Looks like the Westalian Brewing Company is the site of... On 72nd is the site of both. So the counter-protest folks are out here as well. So I'm just gonna walk up to the front of the line and come up here. So a lot of pickup trucks, that's for sure. Just walking on the side so I can get up a little quicker. How many people are here? Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. There are no masks on, it looks like, from the oh, there's one mask. One of the counter-protesters has a mask on, but I'd say there's about 26 of them or so. Although there might be a lot of Trump signs, it looks like. It might be more inside. Oh, this guy's got a mask on too. Props to him. So... And I'd say there's about maybe 150 with us, or maybe 200 or so. But yeah, it looks like it's hard to tell their numbers. There's more inside. Oh, and there's a former Republican staffer who was fired. So it's interesting that their chant in response to this, when we have former staffer who Let's go, So I got another guy with a mask on. Oh wait, no, he's with us. Never mind. Well, I've seen about 3 folks that are the counter protesters or whatever that have masks on. But, oh wait, there's 3 more inside, okay. But a much lower percentage for sure, so hopefully that'll change and we can start getting a handle on the pandemic. I don't know why they're at the West Stallion. Looks like there might be an event here.
Black lives matter. 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 No peace.
I'm not sure exactly.
No peace. No peace. Wake up. No peace. Wake up. No peace. Wake up.
I got the former.
Wake up.
No
peace. Wake up. Black lives matter.
Appreciate you, Judd. It's all in the name of justice.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
And when do we want it?
Now.
Alex.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we
Oh,
want
one guy,
it?
instead of wearing a mask, that's interesting, decided to wear
When do we want it?
Now.
What do
a
we want?
Justice.
little eye covering
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
so he can still spread corona, but
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
When do we want it?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
Till we 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 get it,
Shut it down.
hey, how's it going?
Shut it down.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Ray. That's a good question. But I have no idea.
shut it down. 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 What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it? Now. What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it? Now. What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Well, this lady's kind of jamming to it.
When do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
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 till we get it.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Till we get it.
Shut it down.
Till we get it.
Shut it down.
Unless 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 we get it.
Shut it down.
Till we get it.
Shut it down.
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Question.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Brown lives matter.
Look at this guy's body language. He is ready to rock. I don't get why. I don't know. I still don't understand what's so upsetting about the concept. a Trump party going on, that's what it is. So we have this lady clearly stepping up, trying to agitate, trying to start something with one of the peaceful protesters walking in her face. And I don't know why she's behaving like this. Yeah, she's agitating. That's technically assault if you step on someone else's foot. I don't know why she's behaving like that, but she's getting in someone's face, screaming at them, and saying that she's willing to step on her foot again. There you go.
No way. You back up.
Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police!
Come on, bro, just leave it alone, bro.
No, I'm not leaving. Arrest the police!
Just leave that shit alone, bro. She can do what she wants, bro.
Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Indict the police! Indict the police! Indict the police! Indict the police!
It's also kind of interesting to me that in response to people saying Black Lives Matter, people who don't believe that or believe the opposite of that start chanting USA. What does that really mean? That was the first chant they said when they saw us walk up and start chanting Black Lives Matter. People were shaking their heads and started screaming USA in response. So what does that really mean? And what do you think that really means to the folks saying it? So now they're telling people to take their masks off for some reason.
Arrest the police! Arrest the police!
Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Indict! Convict! Send those killer cops to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as hell! Indict! Convict! Send those killer cops to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as hell! Indict!
Blue light is
Send those
a
killer
choice.
cops to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as hell! Indict! Convict! Send those killer cops to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as hell! Indict! Convict! Send those killer cops to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as hell! We gotta take it to the streets to fight the police! No justice, no peace! We gotta take it to the streets to fight the police! Yeah. I said no justice! No peace! Here we go, no justice! No peace! Here we go, no justice! No peace!
So look at the tension, look at the body language over here. Compare that to what's going on over here.
No justice!
No peace!
We don't want no racists!
I don't get why it's so upsetting for them. The concept of black people's lives mattering is so upsetting to them. Why is that? This one guy is flicking us off with his hat.
No justice! No peace! I said no justice! No peace! We don't want no
You would think they're the ones being murdered by cops. The amount of anger they have.
no justice!
No peace!
Hey, no justice!
No peace!
I said no justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
A little lot of no justice!
No peace!
I said no justice!
No peace!
We don't want no racists!
No peace!
We don't want no racists!
Police!
We don't want no racists!
Police!
We don't want no
Let's go back.
racists!
Police!
We don't want no racists!
Police!
We don't want no racists!
Oh, we got another guy with a mask on.
We don't need no racists!
Police!
We don't need no racists!
Police!
I said no justice!
No peace!
Right, exactly,
No
Ray.
justice!
Exactly.
No peace!
I said
Well, I got another mask on, so appreciate that. This is at West Alien Brewing Company on 72nd and Burnham.
No peace, 'cause Black Lives Matter. 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 This is what democracy looks like. 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 This is what democracy feels 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 like. Show them what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. I said show them what democracy.
Look at the anger. Look at the terror on their faces. They're so afraid. So terrified. Why? And why does the idea of Black Lives Mattering upset them so much? Right, this exactly. Exactly.
This is what democracy feels like. United we stand. Divided we fall. 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 United we stand. Divided we fall.
Right, yeah, it's racism straight up for sure.
United we stand.
Absolutely.
Divided we fall. United we stand. Divided we fall. We gonna change them laws. 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 Justice for us all. Change them laws. Justice for us all. Change them laws. Justice for us all. Change them laws. Change them laws. Change them laws. Change them laws. Hey, hey, change them laws. Justice for us all. You got some nasty ass elbows, bro.
This is at the West Alien, and no, I can see inside. The vast majority of people that I can see do not have their masks on. I've only seen about 5 people with masks on. Or no, maybe 10.
Change them laws. United we stand. Divided we fall. United we stand. Divided we fall. United we
This is at the West Alien Brewing Company in West Dallas.
United we stand. United we stand. United we stand.
But no, they definitely don't have their masks on, the vast majority of people. Absolutely not. So that is the West Alien Brewing Company on 72nd and Burnham.
Change them laws. Justice for us all. 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 Change them laws. Black Lives Matter. 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 All lives can matter until Black Lives Matter. All lives can matter until Black Lives Matter. All lives can matter until Black Lives Matter. All lives don't matter until. Let's go, y'all.
Alright,
All lives don't matter until.
we said our piece and we're going to be heading out in a little bit, so we'll be continuing our walk, but wanted to let folks know. So again, this is the West Alien Brewing Company on 72nd and Burnham.
Yeah, you thought he was with you.
So there. Right, the only blue lives are Smurfs, exactly. But again, These handful of people are so happy that we're walking on. Oh, there's 2 more people with masks on, okay. But there's a bunch of people that aren't wearing them. A bunch of people inside not wearing masks. Again, this is the West Alien Brewing Company. Right, exactly, Camila.
The people, united, will never be divided.
So again, if you look inside, the vast majority of people are not wearing masks. Right. Even though it says face mask required, but the majority of people standing around there are not wearing masks. No, but inside, huh?
To the window. Just go to the window. Go up to the window.
Yeah. So as you can see, it says face mask required, but the vast majority of people are not wearing face masks. So you can see in there, we have another guy without a face mask walking in, as you can see. Not sitting at tables, but not wearing face masks. Excuse me, that's okay, go ahead. So the vast majority of people are not wearing face masks, including this gentleman right here, even though he's inside. What's your name, sir? Well, he doesn't want to tell me his name, but he's not wearing a face mask, neither is this guy. Go ahead, is this your place? Is this your establishment? So this gentleman might be the owner, but he's the one who said he's going to close the door on us, but not wearing a mask either, even though it says clearly here he should be wearing a mask, and he is not sitting at a table. So as you can see, they are definitely not social distancing. Again, this is the West Alien having a Trump party. Remember, a Trump party is what killed Herman Cain, and they're having another Trump party. Hopefully more people don't die. This gentleman has a face mask. We appreciate that. It's a back to badge face mask. Another gentleman without a face mask walking in. Is this your place, sir? No, doesn't want to say anything. Another gentleman without a face mask. Another one without a face mask. So again, this is the West Alien on 72nd. No social distancing, no face masks. For some reason, even though we lost gentleman Herman Cain to a Trump rally without people with face masks on, these people want to continue the trend. Hopefully no more innocent lives are lost because of their actions today, but we have a lot of people without face masks on in there. There's a handful with them on, maybe 10 total, maybe less, but the vast majority are not, and they are packed in there. So I don't believe that's 50% capacity. It looks well over 100% capacity. Thank you for wearing the face mask. Good job. Thank you very much. She's saying something. So again, this is the West Alien on 72nd and Burnham in West Allis. And we just had an incident where another Trump rally killed Herman Cain within a very short amount of time. And this is another Trump rally where people are not wearing masks, where people are in very close conditions indoors, and hopefully no more innocent lives are lost because of it, or no one's grandparents, anything like that. But we'll find out soon enough, and hopefully we don't see a spike in cases. But anyway, that is the West Alien in West Allis, and as you can see, the vast majority of people. So just, let's see, gonna connect with the other group up here. There's some logistics going on back there to figure. So we're gonna Eddie, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about that, Eddie, but thank you for your concern. Where are our masks? I'll show you right here. Mask is right here. There's the same percentage of people that are with us not wearing masks are the same percentage of them wearing a mask. There might be a handful of people who aren't. Maybe there's a couple who took it off to take a drink, but yeah, the vast majority are. So yeah, you gotta get your facts right with your false equivalencies, because it can be dangerous if you don't know what's really going on. Got some more neighbors showing their support. Yeah, I guess I am, Debbie. And the West Allian definitely is breaking the rules, even the rules that they put up outside of their business. As you saw, it said mask required. So, hey, what's good, boss? Any message for the day? There you go. Absolutely. So, now we're heading east on Burnham. We're on 73rd and Burnham, heading east. But again, I ask, when they saw us coming and started chanting Black Lives Matter and started coming outside and getting really upset by that, first off, why is that so upsetting? But second off, what does it mean when they start saying in response USA and start chanting that? What is that supposed to mean? We got some more neighbors showing their support. Exactly, Kamala. But the idea that the response to Black Lives Matter is them walking outside, getting really upset, and screaming USA over and over and over. I mean, there's a lot to unpack there. Think about that. We got some more neighbors coming out to show their support. Appreciate that. We got some more neighbors showing their support as well. So, from both sides of the street. And now the police are rolling up to the West Allian for some reason. Looks like most people have gone back inside. They're driving in circles around the establishment, not sure why. Hey, let's go, boss. It's also, I mean, again, I find it wildly ironic that right after Herman Cain, the news came out about him dying from his behavior at a Trump rally where they did not wear masks, then to go and have more Trump rallies where people are not wearing masks. Like, I don't get it. Why would you have one? And it's also kind of interesting to think about, like, the history of civil rights in this country. And, you know, there was a lot of times it was multiple sides. You know, it's like, what side are you on? Well, we just had John Lewis, who was, obviously an amazing man and a congressman and did all this great work. But, when John Lewis passed, you have all these people coming out saying what an incredible American he was, what a great, light unto America, and like, how awesome he was and stuff like that. How many of these people would be, if not trying to kill him, actively trying to beat him when he was trying to walk that bridge, or being on the other side? They're taking a quick break for hydration. People getting some more water. But again, why, what side would people be on history if this was back then? What would people be saying? Right, Rebecca? Like we just had John Lewis pass. How many of those people would be out there trying to beat him if he was walking down the street and this was back, and this was that decade, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway. But there's no such thing as a blue life unless you're talking about a Smurf. And Smurfs aren't real. There's no blue life. There are people who choose certain jobs. By the way, quick trivia question for you guys. What level of, dangerousness would you say police is in America? Is it the most dangerous job, second most dangerous job? Where does it rate compared to all the other jobs? Spoiler, yes. So hopefully y'all didn't hear that. But seriously, think about that. Yes, absolutely, Tim. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, for those of you who say, well, do you even do the job the police do, stuff like that? First of all, it's a choice, and you get a career out of it, and you get a pension, and you get good benefits and stuff like that, just like any other career. But second of all, it's not nearly as dangerous as it's being made out to be. Again, is it the most dangerous job, second most dangerous job? Google it. It's the most dangerous? Google that. Look it up. Look at the statistics. Look up logging and see how dangerous that is.
Delivery drivers are more dangerous.
Yeah, exactly.
By far.
Yeah, yeah. So... Right, exactly. Yeah, so anyway, the idea that, the response to people calling for their civil rights and saying that, Black Lives Matter and people shouldn't be killed because of their skin color by police or anyone else, is a pretty ludicrous assertion when you think about how it's being answered by Blue Lives Matter. It's a ludicrous assertion because you choose to be a police officer, and also by that you're kind of de facto admitting that there's some sort of war between police and black people, which if that's what you're saying, that's quite a statement. Well, meatpacking, especially now with Corona, it's probably going to prove an even worse situation. So, anyway, I think it's important to keep everything in context and think about what we're talking about when you make statements like that, because at the end of the day, there's a significant amount of injustice, and for some reason, for racism reason, there are people who want to just completely ignore that and pretend it's not reality. But that's why we have to grow as a country, and growth is uncomfortable, and that's why people have to be made to be uncomfortable, because if you're comfortable, you're not growing, and if you think everything's A-okay, then you got to get out of the way. Lisa, that's not actually true per capita. Look up the numbers per capita. I don't know if you know exactly how statistics work, but that's not actually true, and it's easily disprovable. So you can look that up, or anyone can Google that and post a link in the chat, but that's not actually true. And that's just, again, another cover that people are using to, not deal with the real, to not address what's happening and why. Hey, what's going on, man? It could be the 10th most. It's not the 10th most. It's lower than that. Try and deal with the public day in, day out. It's a thankless job. It's not thankless. First of all, there's tons of acumens and I would say a lot of unearned praise that police get just for their profession in our society, and a lot of mythology about it that's, you know, kind of gets pumped up. But second of all, try being a social worker working in homeless shelters. Try, you know, lots of hard jobs dealing with it. And also look at your numbers. How much police civilian interaction actually is there? There's not that much. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of mythology that's happened with our police, including around, you know, popular television shows like Cops, which is a reality show, meaning it's anything but reality, highly edited. And if you actually look into it and you look at the statistics and you look at what's actually going on, you know, for example, why is Internal Affairs, if you look at all the cop shows pretty much across the board, why is Internal Affairs always the bad guys? They should be the best ones. They're the ones cleaning everything up. Why is Internal Affairs made into the bad guys and demonized in all these cop shows? What's going on? Anyway, so, you know, it's because a lot of these police shows are actually ones that work directly with the people producing the shows, pay them, they pay them to, hey, what's good, boss?
He said you don't support.
Who said that first? Who said make it great first? Oh, that's who said it first.
Make America great, because it's never been great.
So you might want to take it.
Thanks. So anyway,
Don't worry about it. You deserve to smoke. I'm a YouTube person.
so you got someone who makes money off this stuff out here. Anyway, these are folks who work directly with the police to produce the shows. They make a lot of money at it, and you know, that's the story that they don't tell you, and that's why Internal Affairs is so frequently you know, made to be the bad guys. That's why the cops always look so good and so competent. But look at the clearance rate. Just look at the clearance rate on rapes in any police department across the country. Hey, what's going on, Tony? What's good, brother?
He dropped the ball and he didn't protect his country, his land. He didn't protect it.
So we have someone who gets paid off of controversy with his YouTube channel here. I don't know this gentleman's name, but he's out here with the Trump supporters trying to make some money off of his recording here. And anytime you introduce a monetary incentive for
Everybody that is going to be marching, can you come stand up here by me, please? We've identified our people.
it always creates an interesting dynamic. Alright, so we're gonna get marching again. We took our quick break to hydrate and stuff. Gonna get walking again. Let's go, boss.
What's up, man?
You wanna say anything to the people? We got
Mask. New mask alert. New
Oh,
mask
nice.
alert.
Oh, look at you.
This is just a temporary one.
Oh, okay, I like it.
Car.
Got the
I had to get a
very
emergency.
flowery.
What's going on, guys? We just did a short clash with Blue Lives Matter crowd.
Yeah, Trump rally in West Alien.
Yeah. Trump rally. Hey, what up, Camilla? Why aren't any of the 2,267 other MPD officers calling for something?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's moving. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Anthony Dodd, what's going on, brother?
How dare.
What happened?
Hey, man, we all get older.
They said we old?
No, he's saying we got the whites starting to show up in our facial hairs.
Oh, yeah, man. Yo, listen.
Man,
The white's up here.
that's experience, Tony. All right? That's what that means. Yeah, we're heading westbound. We're We're in West Dallas. We're right off of 73rd or so. Or 71st, excuse me. Sorry, we're right off of 71st, my bad. Hey, what's good, Charlie? Good to see you. Good. You're looking sharp. Yeah. So, we got Charlie out here. She's always holding it down. But hey, we miss you, Camille. Sending good energy your way right now. All right, so we're getting ready to start everything up again. Because you're not here, Sedan. We need you out here, brother. What's going on?
So my fake name, if y'all ever hear me say Tier 1, watch out.
Hey, what's good, man?
That don't mean because you're black, you gotta vote Democrat.
So we got this guy making money off of YouTube out here again, who's trying to get some footage for his channel, trying to get Trump reelected apparently, and again making that money.
Keep America great.
So this is someone who is making their money off of a controversial YouTube channel. So I don't know what the next destination is, but it looks like we're heading westbound, coming up on 71st, and then looks like we'll be heading south on 71st.
Take it to the streets to find the police. No justice, no peace. You gotta take it to the streets to find the police. No peace. We gotta take it to the streets to find the police. No justice. No justice. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. We don't want no racists. Police. And we don't need no racists. Police. We don't want no racists. Police. And we don't need no racists. Police. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice.
We got some more neighbors coming up to show their love. Appreciate that.
Don't arrest me.
So we're on 71st and Burnham heading south.
But don't arrest me.
Arrest the police.
And don't arrest me.
Arrest the police.
Arrest the police.
Arrest the police.
Convict the police.
Come
In the middle, indict the police. In the middle, convict the police.
the police.
But don't arrest me.
Arrest the police.
I said don't arrest me.
Arrest the police.
Don't arrest me. Don't arrest me.
Arrest the police.
Indict.
Convict. Send those cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell.
I said indict. Convict.
Send those cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell.
I said indict. Convict.
Send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell.
Indict.
Convict. Send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn
Wait, Morales was there?
It's guilty as hell. So what do we want?
Joe, are you sure about that?
Do we want it?
Can anyone offer confirmation?
And when do we want it? Now. I said, what do we want?
Justice.
And when do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
And when do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it?
Now.
I said, when do we want it?
Now.
And when do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
until we get it,
Shut it down.
until we get it,
Whitney, he was there for sure?
we don't get it.
Shut it down.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
until we get it,
Shut it down.
until we get it.
All right, hold on.
Shut it down.
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 Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
So my live is saying Morales was in there. Does that surprise you? So Charlie, live is saying Morales is in there.
Where? Over there?
at the Trump rally.
I bet he is with his food line.
Well, again, Morales should not be fired because he personally supports Trump or... Hey, no problem, Derek. Appreciate you. Not necessarily because he supports Trump or anything of that nature, of course. I've never mentioned that once before. It's because he's derelict in his duty and because he's allowing corruption and injustice to happen on his watch. Oh, it's that same group that did the Harley event? Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Thank you, Whitney. Absolutely, Ashley. We need change. Got some more Black Lives Matter love.
This is what democracy feels like. Tell me what democracy sounds like. This is what democracy sounds like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy.
Absolutely, Camille.
This is what democracy.
Got some more neighbors coming out to show their love.
United we fall. United we stand. United we fall. United we stand. United we fall. United we stand. United we fall.
Some more neighbors showing love. We got some more neighborhood kids coming to join us, which is always welcome. It's a family-friendly event. Exactly, Tammy. 100%. Patty, we're on 70th, and hold on one sec, I'll get the street when we walk up on it. We're right off of Burnham in West Dallas. We're on 70th and Rogers, heading east on Rogers in West Dallas. So if you guys want to come out and join us, we're on 70th and Rogers, heading east on Rogers in West Dallas. Yeah, I know, it got a little cold, so you might want to bring like a hoodie or a sweatshirt or something. Yeah, it's a little more chilly. I got my Public Allies gear on. I don't know how far east we're going, if we're going to 18th or not. I'm not sure what the route is. So we got another neighbor showing his love from the alley.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Let me get to it. Don't arrest me. Arrest the police. I said don't arrest me. Arrest the police. Don't arrest me. Arrest the police. Don't arrest me. Arrest the police. Arrest the police.
I know where he's Patty. We're right off of 69th and Rogers.
Arrest the police. Arrest the police. Arrest the police. Don't arrest me. Arrest the police. I said don't arrest me. Arrest the police. But don't arrest me. Arrest the police. Don't arrest me. Arrest the police. We gotta take it to the streets to find the police. No justice. We gotta take it to the streets to find the police. No justice. Take it to the streets to find the police.
Got a neighbor whacking her weeds or whatever she's doing. He's apparently a big Trump fan.
Black lives matter.
68th and Rogers, heading east on Rogers in West Dallas. So 68th and Rogers, heading east on Rogers.
Khalil Coleman was a freedom fighter and he taught us to fight.
That's right.
So we gon' fight our day and night until this shit is right.
That's right.
So whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on?
We on the freedom side.
Whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on?
We on the freedom side.
Jay was a freedom fighter and he taught us to fight.
That's right.
We gon' fight all day and night.
So now we're heading south on 67th.
That's right.
That's right.
So whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on?
We on the freedom side.
Whose side
Yeah, we had some neighborhood kids join us.
Whose side are you on?
We on the freedom side.
Alvin Cole was a freedom fighter and he taught us to fight.
That's right.
So we gon' fight all day and night until this shit is right.
That's right.
So whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on?
We on the freedom side.
Whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on?
We on the freedom side. You got freedom. You started. Was a freedom fighter and he taught us to fight. That's right. So we gon' fight all day and night until this is done right. So whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on? Antonio Gonzalez was a freedom fighter and he taught us to fight. So we gon' fight all day and night until this system's right. So whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on? And you came back up here. Okay.
We gotta take it to the streets to find the police.
No justice, no peace.
We gotta take it to the streets to find the police. Take it to the streets to find the police.
No justice, no peace.
We gotta take it to the streets to find
So heading by the
No justice,
West Dallas Fire Department.
no justice.
no peace,
No justice.
no peace,
Got some more neighbors showing their love,
no peace,
giving us a thumbs up from the second
no
floor.
peace.
We don't want no racism.
Police,
We don't need no racism.
police,
We don't want no racism.
police,
We don't need no racism.
police,
No justice.
no peace,
No justice.
no peace,
No justice.
no peace,
No justice.
no peace.
Don't arrest me.
Arrest the police,
Don't arrest me.
arrest the police,
Said don't arrest me.
arrest the police,
And don't arrest me.
arrest the police,
Arrest the police.
arrest the police,
Convict the police.
convict the police,
Indict the police.
indict the police,
Defund the police.
defund 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 the police,
They really
Don't
want us.
arrest me.
arrest the police,
Said don't arrest me.
arrest the police,
Don't arrest
Barbara, who are you? And why do you have
Don't arrest me.
these warped thoughts?
police,
Why is it that
arrest the
people who are against Black lives have to come up with all these wild theories and concoct these ludicrous concepts instead of just taking it for face value and believing that Black people shouldn't be murdered by police. Why is that so hard for people to grasp? I don't get why that's... Oh, we got some more neighbors marching with us. I don't get why that's such a hard concept. Hey Stanley, we're on 67th and Beecher, heading east on Beecher in West Dallas. 67th and Beecher heading east. Come on through.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy feels like.
This is what democracy feels like.
Show me what democracy sounds like.
This is what democracy sounds like.
Tell me what democracy feels like.
This is
Ted, why do you have to come up with all these ludicrous conspiracies? Why can't you just imagine a society where Black people aren't being murdered by police?
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Barbara, it's not that you disagree. Although, again, even you disagreeing is an issue because the idea of Black lives not mattering to you is a problem. And the idea that people are pro-police brutality is also a problem. But what I was taking issue with was also your wild conspiracy theories about all sorts of demands that no one's ever made, no one's ever said, and no one besides you and some right-wing extremist conspiracy theorists have come up with. Why is it so hard to understand that Black people shouldn't be murdered by police?
Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
I don't understand why that's a hard concept.
Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
What's hard for me to understand is how we can have people who are pro-police brutality and anti-Black lives. It's a hard concept.
Shut it down.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
until we get it,
Shut it down.
we gotta shut it down.
Shut it
We
down.
need to shut it down.
Shut it
We
down.
gotta shut it down.
Shut it
We
down.
need to shut it down.
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 If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
Good looking, thanks. What's up, Joey?
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Well, Lenny, let's just start with
No peace.
stop with what we can agree on then.
No peace.
Stopping police brutality and stopping Black people from being murdered. Let's just go with that. Let's just start there.
No peace.
The police.
No justice.
No peace. Take it to the streets to find the police.
No justice. No peace.
Take it to the streets to find the police.
Why is it?
Justice.
No peace.
Why is wanting Black people not to be murdered revolutionary? Why shouldn't that just be a staple of our society? Why is it that having everyone being treated equally under the law and getting justice is an act of revolution? Shouldn't that be something that everyone just expects?
Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our city. Our city. Our city.
You're down with that message? And come join us. We're going east on Beecher. Or whatever street we're on. Whatever street I said last. Yeah, police brutality is definitely not part of the First Amendment. I don't know who, I missed that comment, but that's 100% not part of the First Amendment. Barbara, that's not actually true. Look up, I'm not sure if you've actually looked up the numbers, but you have to look up the percentage. Look up this percentage. Because that's how math works. We're marching against police brutality and for Black lives. And for a better society. Yeah, Charlie's the best. Absolutely. All right.
So that's why you came on the bullhorn, huh? That's why you got on the bullhorn.
Coming into Charlie's neighborhood.
That's why I don't want to show up. I was in the back, I need some of your energy up front.
What are you talking about, Lenny? Who are you? Are you a real person? You don't sound very real. Or you sound like an incredibly paranoid, scared person that probably should take a deep breath and take a look at what's actually going on. Charlie Street. I gotta. You're 4chan or Russian bot. All right. Well, then I don't know what you're doing on here. We're on 63rd and Burnham, heading south on Burnham, or not sure if it's south or east, but we're on 60.
I'm gonna tell you, what's your name? I want your bike when you get done, okay?
Yeah, Lenny, you don't sound like a real person, so I'm gonna go ahead and ignore you. But if you're ever interested in a serious
No, I was teasing them because it's iridescent.
We got another neighbor joining us, offering up his bike if people want to use it, which is kind of nice. So, got a lot of love out here in West Dallas, actually. A lot of neighbors coming out to offer their support, offer their bicycles, come march with us, come bike with us. Bunch of neighborhoods coming out.
So did you remember we gotta stay behind the 6 cars? 3 on this side, 3 on this side. Because they are helping to make sure we don't get hurt. And he sang your song.
Oh, Jody, they know where we are, and if they're going to come for us, they're going to come for us. But that doesn't mean we can't let our friends who want to join us come out and join us. This is bigger than any one person. It's going to continue until we get changed and until the world's made a better place. We got some more neighbors coming to join us. Well, Lisa, you might know this, and you might be saying it anyway, but actually, the reality is a lot of the violence was started by white supremacists and Boogaloo movement people, as was recently reported. Like the Umbrella Man, for example. The masks are on. As you can see, Charlie Tempera took hers down to do her chant on the blowhorn, but the vast majority of people, almost everyone, is masked up. We do have some neighbors who just joined us from their places that aren't wearing it, but that accounts for less than 10% of the crowd. And I am wearing mine as well.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
Yeah, Charlie's got the rainbow flag flying high, letting people know what's good.
This is what democracy looks like!
Yeah, as opposed to the bar we were at, the West Stallion, where it was filled with people, apparently including the police chief, Morales, and allegedly, and people were not wearing masks and were not social distancing. It was not at 50% capacity.
This is what democracy sounds like! Show me what democracy sounds like! This is what democracy sounds like!
Hey, appreciate you, Tamara. Got some more neighbors showing their support out here in West Dallas.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
I'll get the street in 1 second. Hold on. We got some more people from inside the bar giving us a thumbs up.
Black Lives Matter. All lives don't matter until. Black Lives Matter. All lives don't matter until. Black Lives Matter. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. We don't want no racist police. No racist police. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy
Well, Barbara,
looks like.
no one's saying you're not allowed to disagree. You're still commenting on here and haven't banned you. But when you say things like you're pro-police brutality or anti-black lives, you're going to get challenged. And if you have a really fragile ego and can't handle someone who is calling you out on BS, it's going to feel like you're being, I guess, oppressed or whatever, because you're always used to getting your way. And that's a very privileged but unrealistic lifestyle. The reality is, if you're going to have opinions like that, you're going to get called out on it. Black lives do matter. We got some more neighbors showing their love and coming to join us. So we're on 60th and Burnham heading east. 60th and Burnham heading east. We got some more neighbors coming out to show support. Well, all lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter, by definition. We got some more neighbors showing their support, giving us love from the window, giving some support from the window, so appreciate them. Some more neighbors come to join us. Okay, well then say it clearly. Are you for or against police brutality? Just to be clear. Are you for or against police brutality? Got some more neighbors coming out to support us. Appreciate that. It's a great point, Peter. Exactly, freedom side. And this is a fight for people's lives. This is the great question. This is the great question of our society. And whose side are you on? And when it was the last civil rights struggle, what side would you have been on? Would you have been pro-Jim Crow or anti-Jim Crow? Would you have been pro-civil rights or anti-civil rights? Would you be fighting for black people or running out to fight black people and go murder people because they wanted civil rights? And that's the moment we're in right now. Whose side are you on? Got some more neighbors to show love. Well, Ted, if you're against that, then you should come out and join us, because the quicker we get justice, the quicker you're going to be able to go back to your comfortable lifestyle. But without being able to affect change, you're part of the problem, not part of the solution. And you got to decide what side you're on. Hey, my pleasure, Stephen. Appreciate you. But again, the question is, what side of history are you on? Nothing will ever satisfy me? Well, let's start with stopping the murder of black people by cops. Let's start that. Let's just see how it goes after that. Let's start with stopping and preventing police brutality. Let's start there. Well, see, Barbara, that's the fallacy that people who don't want to deal with the reality keep telling themselves. But the truth of it is, we have cops who are judge, jury, and executioner out there, and that is not their jobs. When Breonna Taylor was innocently in her home sleeping and was murdered by the police, you're going to try and say what? You want to make up some conspiracy about her? What about George Floyd with video evidence as well? It is not a police person's job to be judged during executioner.
We love you too. I love y'all. We love you too. I love y'all. We love you too. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Got some more neighbors coming out to show their love. Appreciate them.
Black Lives Matter. 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 We gonna take it to the streets to fund the police. No justice, no peace. Wake up. We gonna take it to the streets, police to police. No justice, no peace. We gonna take it to the streets, indict the police. No justice, no peace.
Exactly. We should be refunding. Also, there's a lot of stuff cops do to collect extra overtime. That's a huge waste of money. For example, on a lot of the drug charges, there are examples, and I've had this told to me directly by law enforcement who have seen it. People will sign their names, like, even though they don't all need to sign their names to it. That way, when the court case comes up, they can go to court. I'll sit there on their phones or reading a book or whatever, and they show up at, 9 o'clock, maybe. If they get called up to testify at 11, maybe at noon, maybe they don't get called up at all. But all the police who sign on to it show up, they all collect overtime, and they're all getting fatter paychecks than they should be. Why?
George Floyd. Say his name. 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 George Floyd. Sandra Bland. Say her name. Sandra Bland. Say her name.
See, Ted? If you're not willing to accept the reality, it's hard to have a conversation with you. But Breonna Taylor was murdered by police who had no business murdering her. And it should not have happened. And if you want to make up some fake conspiracy or after the death, after the murder, try and develop some retroactive narrative to try and justify it, you're part of the problem, and you're part of the reason why these murders continue, because you're complicit, and you're not only complicit, but you're actively pushing the narrative that gets us in the same situation over and over and over. So we're off of 55th now. If you want to come on and join us. Still in West Dallas. What does that have to do? Were you there? You were there, Ted? You were physically there? You were in the apartment? You saw what happened? No. Even if you happen to live in the city where it happened, that doesn't make you an expert. It just means that it's even more messed up because you're fighting for the same local system that murdered her. And again, if you want to make up some, lies to justify someone's murder, you are part of the problem. Just like they were part of the problem in the last civil rights movement, where you had people who were pro-Jim Crow. You had the same people who were trying to attack black people in the streets back then, and they were on the wrong side of history, and now history judged them poorly. That's you right now. That's the space you're occupying. So we're on 55th and Burnham, heading south on Burnham. Heading east on Burnham. Excuse me.
Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy democracy looks like. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
Take it to the streets to find the police.
No justice, no peace.
We gotta take it to the streets to find the police. No
you got it.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
We don't want no racists.
Police.
We don't need no racists.
Police.
We don't want no racists.
Police.
We don't need no racists.
Police.
Yeah, we turned on to
Arrest the
55th.
Don't arrest me.
Arrest the police.
Don't arrest me.
Arrest the police.
Don't arrest me.
Arrest the police.
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 Convict the police.
Convict the police.
Convict the police.
Convict the police.
Defund the police.
Exactly. No one should be murdered by the police.
Defund the police.
Got some more neighbors showing their support.
Defund the police.
Defund the police.
Defund the police.
Police the police.
Police the police.
Police the police. Police the police. Police the police. But don't arrest me.
Some more neighbors coming out to show their support.
I said, don't arrest me. But don't arrest me. Don't arrest me. What do you want?
And some more neighbors out showing their love out here in West Dallas.
What do we want? And when do we want it? I said, what do we want? And when do we want
Hey, appreciate
it?
you. Thank you very much.
What do we want? And when do we want it? If we don't get it, if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
until we get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
until we get it,
Shut it
we
down.
gotta shut it down.
Shut it down.
We gotta shut it down.
Shut it
We
down.
gotta shut it down.
Shut it
We
down.
need to shut it down.
Nice toss, Cat.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
until we get it.
Shut it down.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
until we get it.
Shut it down.
We gotta shut it down.
Shut it
We
down.
gotta shut it down.
Shut it
We
down.
gotta shut it down.
Shut it down.
We need to shut it down.
Shut it down.
Black lives matter.
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 Brown lives matter.
Brown lives matter.
All lives can't matter until.
Black lives matter.
All lives can't matter until.
Black lives matter.
All lives can't matter.
I appreciate you, Jody.
Black lives matter.
All lives don't matter until.
Black lives matter.
United we stand.
Nobody we fall.
United we stand.
Nobody we
We
fall.
got County Supervisor Ryan Clancy out here helping out with the legal observing. And we're heading north on Rogers, right off of Rogers and 55th. Well, Patrick, one way is we could invest in CSOs a lot more heavily, which are actually a lot cheaper than their non-CSO police counterparts. We could also have the folks who are answering mental health crises actually trained in those areas and work on de-escalation as opposed to getting people killed. That'd be a start. That'd be a lot cheaper as well. We could also invest in prevention as opposed to punishment.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what.
That'd be a start.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what the.
Show me what democracy feels like.
So we got some more neighbors coming out to show their support.
I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
I can't breathe.
I said that I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
I can't breathe.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
Got some more neighbors coming out to show their love.
No justice. We don't want no justice. We don't need no justice.
A lot more love out here in West Dallas than I would have guessed. Oh, that's what's up, Patty. Appreciate you.
No justice.
Yeah, if you want to come out and meet us, come on through.
No justice. No justice. Indict. Convict. Send those killers
Actually,
to
Barbara,
jail.
as someone who's worked in that field for years, you might be surprised, but we do that already. It's just wildly underfunded. And we send non-police officers to domestic disputes all the time.
Take it to the streets to find the police.
No justice.
All right, Tamara, we're on 57th right now. We're just going west on, I'm all turned around. Going south on 57th, I think. We're on 57th and Rogers.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice! Hey, everybody.
Sounds good, Patty. All right, so we got some more neighbors from West Dallas coming to join us, coming to show their support. Let's see. We're just getting some logistics figured out, getting everything in order. But anyway, the point is that there's a lot of work being done that's being sent to the police that's absolutely not within their purview or area of expertise. And it's really not fair to them. They shouldn't be having to do stuff that they're not trained for and that they're not the best people to handle. And second of all, a lot of times when police come, they make the situation worse. They escalate instead of de-escalate. And they put people's lives at risk because of it, and they have a license to kill. And there's also the corruption, for example, like what we witnessed here in Milwaukee on July 5th with Officer Willman, who was drunk at a bar. The group here was marching past the bar he was at. His wife came up and threw her drink and started screaming racial epithets at people. And then he got up and started punching people. In fact, he concussed someone who was doing just photography and wasn't even part of the protest in that regard. And when the police, and then they were protected by the crowd. Percy got them out of the way and then protected them. And then when they were asked, someone called the police afterwards because of the assault by the police officer Willman, which you didn't know he was a police officer at the time, but the police who showed up tried to cover for him. So we also have to deal with the corruption that is unfortunately part of the system as well. All right, and we're getting back to walking again, so.
Baby, start marching.
All right. So just a quick break there.
Wake up, West Dallas. Hey, come on. Start moving. Come on, come on.
All right.
Wake up, West Dallas. Wake up, West Dallas.
Wake up, Dallas.
So Ted, do we need more mental health counselors to be able to go to calls that are strictly for people going through mental health crises? Or do we want people with guns who can escalate the situation there? Got some more neighbors showing their love.
Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Black lives matter. 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 Gotta take it to the streets to find the police. No justice, no peace. Take it to the streets to find the police. No justice, no peace.
Hey, Tamara, what's up? Thanks for joining us. I'm up in the front.
We gotta take it to the streets to find the police.
No justice, no peace.
Okay, David, you can do me ready now. Sorry.
I got my mask on.
And for those of you who are curious, David does have his mask, but when he's on the microphone, he's pulling it down temporarily.
What y'all ready for? We ready. We ready. Come on. We ready. For a change. We ready. We ready. Come on. We ready. What y'all ready for? For a change. Everybody say all day ready. All day ready. I don't think so. All day ready. Are they ready? All day ready. What are they ready for? For a change. That's it right there. Do that. All day ready.
Hey, I'm Tamara. I caught up with y'all.
Oh, thanks for coming out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Good
got
to
you,
see you.
girls.
Oh, hey, girls. Welcome.
Are they ready?
We got some new marchers from the stream.
Are they ready?
So yeah, if you want to come down and meet us, come on through. We got some people watching, coming on down, but we could always, the more the merrier. We got some more neighbors showing support, and she's got her Black Lives Matter sign in the yard as well. We're on 57th and Mobile. No, Barbara, actually, you're the problem. The fact that you're trying to defend police murdering black people in our country and you're making up wild conspiracy theories, that's the problem. I don't know who you're talking about or whatever they said, but I know what you've said. I've been looking intermittently on my stream, and you and the people who want to make up these theories about,
What they ready for?
you know, protecting killer cops and trying to murder more black people, that's the problem. So heading up Mobile, passing up 57th in West Dallas. The death of America is right here. So you think that police brutality is a good thing for society, and black people being murdered is a good thing for society, and that if that stopped happening, that'd be the death? What would you have said when Jim Crow was being fought? What would you have said when housing segregation and redlining was being fought? What side of history would you have been on then? What about during the Civil War? Would you have been pro-slavery? Well, right now we're going through another civil rights movement.
Come on.
And you certainly sound like you're saying that justice would bring, having justice would bring the end of society.
Come on, come on.
Are we ready?
What are we ready for?
For change.
We ready, we ready.
Ready.
Hey!
We ready.
Come on, come on.
We ready.
What are we ready for?
For change.
Most murders of black people are legitimate, right? Is that what you're saying?
Come on.
Because you're kind of proving my point.
What are we ready for? Hey! Come on, come on.
No, Ted, I don't think that's exactly how it goes down. I think that they'll have a twitchy trigger finger, see someone doing something that's kind of innocuous, like sleeping in their car, walk up on them, see a movement, perceive it as a quote-unquote threat to their safety, pull out their gun and start shooting, and unload a clip. Or see someone, like in Milwaukee with Dontre Hamilton, sleeping in a park bench. Other police are called to the scene. They left, nothing happened. Officer Manny came on, took out his baton, started disturbing Dontre, started poking him and waking him up. And when you're deep in sleep and you have someone hitting you with a stick, you don't know if they're an officer, you don't know what's going on. He, fights back and then gets a bunch of bullets emptied into his body and gets murdered because he quote-unquote feared for his life. Or a lot of the friends I grew up with who were innocent people going back and forth to school in elementary school, middle school, but because they happened to be black, kept getting thrown against cars or thrown against the street, or having guns put to their heads in some situations because they quote-unquote fit the description, even though they had nothing to do with any wrongdoing. And that was, a reality that they grew up with. So, yes, it's more like those things. I don't know what fantasy or conspiracy you're trying to dismiss this with your logic, but it's not very helpful to the conversation, and it's not very realistic. So you should stick to the facts and stick to what's actually happening. And again, if you're pro-police brutality, just say it. But if you're against police brutality, you should be marching with us. If you're against black people being murdered, you should be marching with us. You should be on our side. And if you're against the disruptions, you should be with us and on our side. Because this is a great injustice, a great wound done to our society, and it's not going to get better until we make it better.
There's a median coming up. We're just going to walk straight across the median.
Okay, so we're just taking a quick break for some logistical reasons. I'm going to get some water. We should definitely end the war on drugs. Drugs should absolutely be legalized. That's a huge part of the problem as well. But there's many parts of the problem.
Hey, yo, we love y'all. Hey, yo, we love you too. Hey, yo, we love y'all. Hey, yo, we love you too. Hey, yo, we love y'all. Hey, yo, we love you too. Make some noise, y'all.
Ted, you're against police brutality? Are you sure? You certainly don't sound like it, but if you are, you should be out here joining us and supporting us, or whatever city you're in. And if you want to stop, you should help stop the cause of it. Don't be upset at people being upset. Be upset at why they're upset. And if you want to if you're so upset about your, and small inconvenience in your life, imagine losing a son or daughter, or a mother, father, or an uncle or cousin because some trigger-happy cop took their gun to their head. How would that feel? And for any police watching this, or any law enforcement in general, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I want to hear you be part of the solution, because if you're being silent, you're part of the problem. If you're not speaking out against the brutality, the corruption, you're being part of the problem. And you're exactly why we're marching. So for any law enforcement watching this, you know what I'm talking about. You know about the racism. You know about those happy trigger fingers. You know about the people trying to cover it up. You know about what you did with Willman. And you know about the problems directly. You've probably seen a lot of it firsthand. What side are you on?
United we stand. United we stand. Justice for us all. Justice for us all. Justice for
what's up, Sam?
Justice for us all. We gotta change them laws. In the middle, change them laws. We need to change them laws. We gotta change them laws. Justice for us all.
No, exactly, Sean. This isn't just about Donald Trump, although he's a huge problem. But this is well before Trump. He's made some stuff worse, yes. But it's much, everyone should, of course, be registered and voting in November. And if you haven't yet, get it. And actually, as a primary right now, you can still vote, and early voting started in Wisconsin. But this isn't just about one election. It's not about one man. It's about a rotten orchard producing rotten fruit. Sam, you asking where we're at? We're kind of in an industrial area. I'm not sure what the street is. I'll get you the cross streets in 1 second, Sam. See, we're on Beloit. Can't see the other cross street from here. We're coming off of Beloit.
Police the police! Abolish the police!
Abolish the police!
But don't arrest me.
Arrest the police!
I said don't arrest me.
Arrest the police!
But don't arrest me.
Arrest the police!
Oh, Danielle, that's simply not true.
Arrest the
Voting is definitely still meaningful. And if you're saying you're not going to vote until the age gets lowered to 12, you're denying your civic responsibility. Sam, we're on Beloit and Mobile, heading up Beloit in West Allis. We're on Beloit and Mobile, heading up Beloit in West Allis.
Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. We said indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict.
No problem, Sam. See you soon, brother.
To show me what democracy looks like.
This is what
We're coming up on 62nd now.
Show me what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy feels like.
This is what democracy feels like.
Show me what democracy feels like.
This is what democracy feels like.
Tell me what democracy sounds like.
This is what democracy sounds like.
I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
No, I can't breathe.
I said I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
No, I can't breathe.
I said that I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
No, I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
No, I can't breathe.
What do we want?
Justice.
So just passing 62nd and Beloit, heading west on Beloit.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it.
Shut it down.
If we don't get it.
Shut it down.
Until we get it.
Shut it down.
Until we get it.
Shut it down.
If we don't get it.
Shut it down.
If we don't get it.
Shut it down.
If we don't get it.
Shut it down.
Until we get it.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Just passing Beloit and McGeoch.
Shut
McGeoch?
it
I don't know how to pronounce
We
that.
don't get it.
Shut it down.
Until we get it.
Shut it down.
If we don't get it.
Shut it down.
Until we get
Hey,
it.
Sean, appreciate you. Thanks, brother.
We don't get it.
Shut it down.
If we don't get it.
Shut it down.
If we
Got a neighbor marching with us.
If we don't get it.
Shut it down.
Black lives matter.
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 But all lives can't matter until.
Black lives
I
matter.
appreciate you, Steve.
All lives can't matter until.
Black lives matter.
All lives don't matter until.
Black lives matter.
All lives don't matter until.
Black lives matter.
I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
No, I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
No, I can't breathe.
No worries, Steve.
Divided we fall.
United
Appreciate
we
you.
stand.
Divided we fall.
United we
Divided
stand.
we fall.
Justice for us all.
Change them laws.
Justice for us all.
Change them laws.
Justice for us all. Justice for us all. We gotta change them laws. Sorry. We need to change them laws. We gotta change them laws. We need to change them laws. Justice for us all. Justice for us all. Justice for us all. Justice for us all. We gotta take it to the streets to find the police.
So just passing up 64th and Beloit, heading west on Beloit.
Say what?
Take it to the streets to find the police.
Say
We
what?
gotta take it to the streets to find the police.
Justice, no peace. Say what?
No justice.
Peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice. And we don't need no racists.
Police.
And we don't want no racists.
Police.
We don't need no racists.
Police.
And we don't want no racists. No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Joel Acevedo.
Joel Acevedo.
Say his name.
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 Joel Acevedo.
Alvin Cole.
Alvin Cole.
Say his name.
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 Alvin Cole.
Ray Anderson.
Jay Anderson.
Say his name. Say his name.
Anderson.
Say his name.
Anderson.
Say his name.
Anderson.
Antonio Gonzalez.
Antonio Gonzalez.
Say his name.
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 Antonio
Heading west on Beloit, coming up on 65th.
Lacey.
Say his name.
Ernest 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 Lacey.
Seville Smith.
Seville Smith.
Say his name.
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 Seville Smith.
Elijah McClain.
Elijah McClain.
Say his name.
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 Elijah McClain.
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor.
Say her name.
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 Breonna Taylor.
George Floyd.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
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 George Floyd.
Trayvon Martin.
Trayvon Martin.
Say his name.
Trayvon Martin.
Say his name.
Back up a little bit. You back up a little bit. It's all good, man. Back up. Back up. Back up. The security cars go first.
So we're taking a quick break. We're on the intersection of Beloit, 66th and Grant. Just figuring out a couple logistical issues, but if you want to come join us, again, we're on 66 Beloit and Grant, heading up on Grant. And we got quite the large crowd has gathered now. We've had, hey James, that's what's up. Appreciate your support. Yeah, we're out in West Dallas tonight. Large crowd has come. We've had, people joining us, from, I don't know how many streets it goes down, but can't really see from my perspective, but it goes down. All right, so we're starting up again, got all logistics figured out. The issues, well, a lot of it's around police brutality, a lot of it's around the inherent racism within our systems. Say that's a pretty big part of it, but we're starting up again.
Take it to the streets to fund the police.
And refund the community.
Take it to the streets to fund the police. We gotta take it to the streets to fund the police. Take it to the streets to fund the police. No justice. No justice. No justice. No justice.
So we're on the 6600 block at Grant. Right around the corner. Mahogany on the acoustics. So, we're gonna take a quick break. Folks need to use the facilities. So we're taking a quick break right now. One of the neighbors has offered their house. So we're gonna take a quick stop. It's a quick pit stop while a neighbor lets us use their facilities. Much appreciated. It's one of the kind of nice things that folks do when they hear we're coming to the neighborhood. They come on out and say, hey, you can come in here, get some water, although we usually have water with us, or use a bathroom or stuff like that. So we're gonna
On the corner.
go
Right there.
in case anyone needs to use.
On the corner.
Right on the
Right
corner.
there. That's great directions, right? On the corner.
Yeah, usually a couple times on a march we'll have someone offer up, so it's really helpful. Much appreciated. Hey, how's it going? Good. So, yeah, we're just taking a quick logistics break. And that's good, man. How are you? Good. So, taking a quick snack break. Did you guys get something to drink? Stay hydrated? So, we're just taking a quick break right now, but it's a good opportunity to chat about the issue. Someone was asking before, what the. Hey, good. Are you one of the neighbors that joined us?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for coming through.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Caught me on 70th,
Oh, nice.
and I went down, and I've been all the way around.
Yeah, you've been trekking with us. I said you
Yeah.
offered up your bike too.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. What made you come out to join us?
I heard the call, and I had absolutely no reason not to, and every reason to.
It's a great point.
I had heart surgery on April 24th, and the doctor said if I catch that disease, it could kill me, but this is that important. So,
Well, appreciate you. Well, I'm going to keep my social
You do it.
distance. I appreciate the mask.
Cheers,
and
man.
as you can see, almost everyone here has got their mask
Yep.
on to help keep you safe. But glad you're out here and appreciate
Cheers.
you. And we'll
Thanks
give
for
one of the
coming out.
elbows. Yeah, thank you very much. And you look good. I hope you're feeling better.
I'm feeling great.
Yeah, you got your helping out with the bicycle and getting your cardio on. So we'll pray for your
More
health.
important than that.
Appreciate you. So one of the neighbors who came out to join us, I've had actually a few. We'll go see if we can chat with some more out here in West Dallas. But people are just taking a quick break to snack up. We got a snack car. Much appreciated. Keeping everyone hydrated.
Of course.
I grab a water myself. I'm doing fine, but you don't realize how much. Absolutely. You don't realize how much.
You're welcome.
Kind of water you go through. I'll grab one of these guys too. Okay, how's the foot doing? Better?
I want this thing off so bad.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Well, hope you heal up.
Need to be evened out. I'm not barefoot fully.
Let's see. Did Tamara leave? I don't see her. It's getting kind of dark out. She was just with us. She bought a few other folks, but she might be on the other side of the street. I'm not sure if she's here, but she definitely came out to to join us, so that was awesome. And yeah, if you want to come join us. Hey, what's going on? Good. Are you one of the youth who came out to join us? You saw us marching? Is it your first one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm Jonathan. Nice to meet you. What made you want to come out?
So I was riding down from my house on the bike, and
Uh-huh.
I just seen y'all. So I feel like I needed to march for what's right in my culture.
Well, appreciate you. Very good. Thanks for coming through. And you had some other buddies who came too, right? So, yeah, we got a whole bike brigade joining us in the neighborhood. Appreciate them. And, yeah, the proof is in the youth. Thanks for coming to join us. You got some water? Yeah, it's like some drinks and stuff up there, too, if you want. So, yeah, we're just hanging out. But, again, this is a good opportunity to kind of talk about what we're talking about. And if you guys have any questions or any thoughts or anything like that to share, we got all of the cars out here as well, but it's a whole bunch of people through here. But one thought that I had that I wanted to share is, like, you get some people, not just on this feed, but just in general, who get so angry and so aggressive towards this movement, or towards people protesting, or towards just, again, anti-police brutality stuff in general. Why is that? What makes them so angry? What makes them so viscerally hateful? And at the end of the day, to me, it's more so about them. It's a reflection, or projection rather, of their own inadequacies, or something that is, that they're kind of projecting onto others, because they're talking about total strangers, people they never met before. So how can you judge someone? How can you know so much and have so much hatred in your heart? Well, again, it has nothing to do with them. It has to do with yourself. It has to do with someone who's got some significant issues going on, or some inadequacies, and it's just more of a reflection of that than anything else. And when people call names, or say cuss words at folks, or start throwing up their middle fingers, or screaming, or even attacking, as we've had multiple times, including by an officer, Officer Willman. By the way, if you live in Milwaukee, you should definitely let it be known that we shouldn't have cops out here who are assaulting peaceful photographers, and then cops are covering up for them. And dude still gets to collect a $100,000 a year paycheck and keep moving on like nothing happened. Right, it's the same mentality, people who are against civil rights, exactly, right. And again, we have one of those folks out here with us, Christine Grappi, who's the daughter of Father Grappi, who was, unfortunately, these issues haven't been resolved since then necessarily, so we're still out here. Okay, let's see, what was the question? Mr. Brostoff, what would justify an officer shooting a suspect? Almost nothing. Officers should not be shooting suspects, and shouldn't even get to that situation. Why is it escalating to that point? Why are they in control? I'll tell you something. I've had guns pulled on me multiple times. I've been robbed at gunpoint. I've had my car jacked at gunpoint. I've had people point guns directly at me. I've had my house broken into multiple times. I've had all sorts of situations of that nature, and I didn't have a gun on me in any of those situations, and I was able to de-escalate. The CSOs don't carry guns on them, and they're able to de-escalate situations. When someone has a gun, and when they have to rely on their raw firepower and a license to kill, as opposed to having to talk things out or figure things out, it might, amp things up in a way that's not really helpful. It might bring up, the heart palpitations, and then on top of that, they're getting amped up in their training, like, oh, all these killers are out to murder you, and da-da-da, and you gotta go out in these streets and they're gonna shoot you, da-da. And then most officers don't see any action, anything like what they're told, but they get into a situation where they, for example, Philando Castile, there's a gentleman who was lawful gun-carrying citizen who was, known as kind of like a Mr. Rogers type dude in his community, and he was with his family, and they were out driving, and officer pulls him over and feels quote-unquote threatened, even though he says, officer, in a calm voice, and it's on film, I just want you to know I'm reaching for what you asked for, and the officer sees the gun and starts unloading on him, and even though he said this is exactly what's going to happen, in that officer's mind it's the fear, and it's that fear that drives it, and he was found innocent. He wasn't, taken out. What's up?
Do you know if Morales turned over his 10 list of 10 stuff that he was supposed to
I don't think he has, no.
Okay, 'cause
And
that was
the
supposed to happen
deadline's
today.
Yep, August 4th, or
August 3rd.
August 4th is the day that they called it, yeah. So tomorrow we'll see, it'll be the reckoning exactly. Yeah, so the Fire and Police Commission in Milwaukee gave a myriad of directives to Morales, the police chief, to fulfill by tomorrow. And they actually just put out another statement again today saying basically there's been abuses going on there. If someone resists arrest yeah, absolutely not, of course. And also, what is resisting arrest? I mean, what does that even mean? And in what context and who's saying what? And again, should a police officer be a judge, jury, and executioner? Well, Jill, again, that situation is incredibly rare when you're talking about the amount of times police are interacting with civilians. You're talking about some fantasy from a TV show that you probably saw, growing up. But if you look at the statistics, if you look at the reality, that's not often the case. In fact, it's much more often the case that civilians should be afraid of their interactions with police as opposed to police being afraid of their interactions with civilians. Look at how many civilians are killed by police every single year. Look at how many police are killed by civilians every single year. Just look up those two statistics and get back at me, because your fallacy is not the reality. Your idea of, this trumped up world where everything's super dangerous and you got to shoot first and ask questions later, that's not true. And in fact, when you behave that way, you are going to take the life of a lot more innocent people than deserve to. And again, a police officer who's given the awesome power and responsibility of a license to kill and a gun should not be judge, jury, and executioner. In fact, the vast majority of them don't need all those weapons they're carrying, especially guns, when they're in these situations. There should be other alternatives to how they're handling these situations, and it shouldn't be pulling out guns and amping things up. So when you say, well, what about when they put it, it's like, how often is that happening? And again, just look up the numbers. How many police are killed by civilians? How many civilians are killed by police? Who should really be afraid? How dangerous, comparatively speaking, is police officer in the United States of America? Look up the stats. How dangerous do you think it is? Where did I get my mask from? Buddy's daughter made it for me. Made it and sent it to me. But how dangerous do you think it is? Do you think it's the most dangerous job in the country? Is it the second most dangerous job? Look it up. Someone post a link. How dangerous do you think it is? And a lot of what's happening in our society is that people's paranoia and their fear doesn't actually match the reality, but that fear drives policy, it drives politicians, like the 94 crime bill, for example, and it drives a lot of how things are run. But fear is not a good thing to base your policies off of. You should base them off reality, off statistics, off best practices. And the best practices suggest that there are a lot of other professionals that can be handling a lot of the calls that the cops take. And usually the 911 dispatcher is under the purview of the police, so they're the ones who make the call. And they say, well, we're going to send an officer to that area, when an officer with a gun isn't really needed. And in all these situations, there's so many situations where, why would you have someone with a gun there? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't help anything. So, again, just because it's your fallacy doesn't make it the reality. That's not exactly what's actually happening. It's just your own, paranoia, and it's people who are freaking out about absolutely nothing. And that fear drives, a lot of really bad behavior. And it gets amped up because, you see all these TV shows, you see this heavily edited, quote-unquote, reality show like Cops, and you think that's how it is. When in reality, the clearance rate is nowhere near what's presented on Cops. The amount of drug violations, all that stuff. And we have a system that is wildly unjust for a huge segment of the population, and that needs to be addressed, that needs to be fixed, period. So it looks like we're still on our break. I'm going to do a part 2 of this and we'll hop on later, but I'm going to take a quick break right now. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Exactly. Thank you very much. Right, Farina. Exactly, Farina. 100%. Yeah, Morales needs to go. Absolutely, 100%. All right, well, I'm going to hop out, get some water, and I'll hop on for part 2 to broadcast the rest of this for you guys. Hopefully, if you guys who want to come out and join us, you can still come through on 66 and Grant in West Dallas. And when I go back on, I'll you can ask me where we're at then. All right, talk to y'all later. Adios.